Changeable skies throughout the course of the day, and some of those showers and thunderstorms that have developed are continuing to push off to the north here this evening. Jim Carpenter captured this cumulus congestus cloud. This is right before it becomes a cumulonimbus cloud. Again, days in which you have a lot of vertical development. That means you've got some unstable air, and hence you can generate a shower or thunderstorm. Nice picture there. We've got some breaks in the clouds now as seen from Scott Stadium looking off to the south and southwest. We have seen some rain for some areas, some a lot lighter, some a little heavier than others. But if you've been impacted by any rain, you've been rain cooled down back into the 60s. Made it up to 78 at the airport. Right now 63, 69 there in Dillwyn, 63 in Louisa. There's still a few 70s farther north. Here's a live look at Doppler radar. This is just a review of the last hour activity moving off to the north, and we'll zoom in on some of the activity now through Orange County, back into Madison County, back into Culpeper. Here we are along 522 points west, some steadier rain. Here we are in the Wolftown area, heavier downpour lifting up toward the Kriglersville area, and then we'll widen the view back out. Now we do have a newly issued severe thunderstorm watch, but the greatest severe threat is off to our east here for the next several hours. So you can see these storms that continue to lift up either side of the I-95 corridor, and now they're headed up toward the Washington metropolitan area. So we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that does include Fluvanna, Louisa, Orange, and Culpeper. But again, the threat is farther off to the east, but still can't rule it out. And the main threat would be damaging wind gusts, some spotty large hail, and those are the two main threats. But not everyone's going to see severe weather. It's kind of isolated in nature and kind of just clipping our easternmost communities. Additional rain for most of us will be well under a quarter of an inch. There were some areas that saw over half an inch this afternoon, especially out toward Monticello and along that 53 corridor. So temperatures overnight in the upper 40s to low 50s under partly cloudy skies. We're back in the 70s tomorrow. Similar today with sky conditions. A passing shower storm can't be ruled out, but many of us will remain dry. And then on Wednesday, we'll have temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. The next chance of rain after tomorrow, which is not that great, will be Thursday in the late week, which will be our next front coming through. So here's the setup. You can see the severe thunderstorm watch boxes that basically border either side of the 95 corridor, but you'll notice how activity is moving off to the north and it pivots back to the north and west. Well, there's a big area of low pressure in the atmosphere, what we call a cutoff low. There's nothing to move it along, and underneath that cutoff low, you got colder air aloft, and what's daytime heating, you get the showers and thunderstorms to blossom. And until this moves away or starts to lose its influence, it's still controlling ours. But you can see that cooler air underneath that big low with numbers in the 50s from St. Louis to Nashville to Columbus. We made it in the 70s today. So there's the bigger storms exiting this evening and tonight. Temperatures in the morning upper 40s, low 50s. During the midday, early afternoon hours, can't rule out a passing shower thunderstorm, but many of us dry. It'll be breezy. Temperatures back in the low mid 70s. And then on Wednesday, we'll start in the 50s. Wednesday afternoon, we're looking for daytime highs 75 to near 80. So a few more showers or storm here, especially early tonight. That main threat is well before 11 o'clock. Upper 40s to low 50s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Temperatures more seasonable this week, and the late week will present our next chance of some rain. Currently here on a Monday, Mother's Day weekend looking nice, a little warmer for Mom on Sunday.
All right, Eric, thank you.